It was kind of a game time decision. We didn't want to tell Louisville exactly what we were doing. We wanted to have them prepare for both of us, but it was a game time decision.
Bobby, just talk about the two halves and just the differences in how well you guys were able to move the ball and execute in the first half, and then the way you struggled in the second half.
Well, it's always going to be harder to move the ball in the second half because the defense has an idea of what you're trying to do. They were figuring out our personnel grouping, and they probably had a good idea of what was coming at them. But I think overall the offense did a pretty good job, and so did the defense.
Bobby, you guys had a 17-3 lead there, a minute left in the half. How much did it take away from the team and give some momentum to Louisville to give up a score with the return and the touchdown there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was a momentum shifter. We felt like we had the momentum going into the half, but we didn't realize that they were going to do that. But yeah, that one hurt a little bit, but at the same time, the attitude in the locker room at halftime was still positive, and everybody was willing to go out there and fight in the second half.
Bob, you mentioned the adjustments that they made after halftime and getting a good idea of what you were going to throw. Were you upset that you guys weren't really able to adjust to them, considering that your first 5 drives, 4 of them were 3 and outs?
Well, yeah, I mean, it is frustrating when you can't move the football. I don't think that it was necessarily game planning or anything like that. It was just a couple misexecuted plays. Some of those were me, some of them were O-line, some of them were receivers. You know, everyone had their part, but for the most part, we just needed to convert a little bit more on third down. We'll be in good shape.
Bobby, Coach Holtz has been talking the last 3-4 losses about how close you guys have been, one play here, one play there. How much different was the locker room afterwards in terms of how you guys played as a team and how the coaches felt about it?
Well, you feel good when you play good, but obviously it feels better to win. In close ball games like this, when you end up on the losing side, it really hurts. But we're going to come into practice next week and get ready for West Virginia.